Abraham's walk with God, long before kings wore crowns or temples touched the sky, there lived a man named Abram, a shepherd of ordinary days and quiet nights. He dwelled in the land of Ur, surrounded by familiar paths, known faces, in the comfort of routine. Abram had no reason to believe his life would echo through generations, until God spoke. The voice came not with thunder, but with certainty. "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household," God said, "and go to the land I will show you." There was no map, no promise of safety, only a call. That night, Abram stood beneath the stars, feeling the weight of the unknown press against his chest. To walk with God, he realized, was not to see the whole road, but to trust the one who walked ahead. And so, with trembling faith, Abram gathered his family, his flocks, and his courage, and stepped into the unknown. The journey was long. Dust clung to his robes. Doubt whispered in the quiet moments. There were days of hunger, nights of fear, and questions God did not immediately answer. Yet at every turning point, Abram built an altar, not because he understood, but because he remembered who had called him. Years passed, and God made a promise that seemed impossible. "Look at the sky," God said. "Count the stars, if indeed you can count them. So shall your descendants be." Abram laughed softly. He and his wife, Sarai, were old, their hope for children long buried beneath disappointment. Still, Scripture tells us that Abram believed the Lord, and it was credited to him as righteousness. His walk with God was not perfect, but it was honest. He stumbled, he feared, he failed, yet he always returned, and God continued to walk with him. When Abram became Abraham and Sarai became Sarah, the promise finally breathed. A son, Isaac, was born, laughter given flesh and name. But faith was tested once more when God asked Abraham to place even that miracle back into his hands. On the mountain, Abraham's heart broke with every step, yet his feet did not turn back. He had learned something deeper than understanding. God was faithful, even when the path was painful, and God provided. As the years faded into legacy, Abraham's life revealed a quiet truth. Walking with God does not mean a life without struggle. It means choosing trust over certainty, obedience over comfort, and faith over fear. Long after Abraham's footsteps disappeared into the dust, his walk with God remained, etched into history, into faith, and into the hearts of all who still dare to follow without seeing the road ahead.